Prime Minister attends 36th regular meeting of CARICOM heads of government in Barbados, setting the record straight.
We are not aware that any such monitoring is taking place.
Information Minister confirms corrected report from U.S. State Department, and free zones lauded for their contribution to Jamaica's development. You're watching Jamaica House Weekly. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller last week attended the 36th regular meeting of CARICOM heads of government in Barbados. Speaking from the meeting, Mrs. Simpson Miller welcomed the positive developments in U.S.-Cuba relations, especially the decision to reopen permanent diplomatic missions in both countries by July 20. She said it was a significant milestone towards the normalization of bilateral relations. During the meeting, the Prime Minister represented Jamaica's interests as CARICOM leaders discussed matters relating to economic growth and development in member countries. Mrs. Simpson Miller participated in a plenary session on business matters and joined her fellow leaders in high-level discussions with the UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon. In the end, the Prime Minister proposed that the final communique from the CARICOM meeting reaffirmed the region's interest in deepening economic cooperation with Canada. Jamaica also said CARICOM should welcome a WTO decision for a new waiver for the trade in goods under the CARIBCAN trade arrangement. CARIBCAN is a preferential arrangement guaranteeing duty-free access to Canada for a wide range of products, excluding apparel, footwear, and other items. At last week's Jamaica House media briefing, Information Minister Senator Sandria Faulkner insisted that the government was not monitoring private online communications without proper legal authority.
We are not aware that any such monitoring is taking place. As a matter of fact, I don't even know that we have the capacity to do any such kind of monitoring.
Within 24 hours, the U.S. State Department backed up Senator Faulkner's position, issuing a notice correcting its 2014 country report on Jamaica's human rights practices. The State Department published the updated report on its website. It indicates that there were no credible reports that the Jamaican government was monitoring private online communications without appropriate legal authority. The 2014 country report on Jamaica's human rights practices also noted that the Jamaican government did not restrict or disrupt access to the internet or censor online content. The Information Minister also updated the country on matters arising from recent cabinet discussions. Cabinet approved contracts valuing over $241 million to carry out road repairs in sugar-dependent areas across 3 parishes: Moneymusk in Clarendon, Bernard Lodge in St. Catherine, and Appleton in St. Elizabeth. The 3 contracts were issued through the National Cane Roads Rehabilitation Project, which is being implemented under Phase 2 of the EU-funded Sugar Transformation Program. Senator Faulkner outlined the scope of work.
Clearance, earthworks, rehabilitation of existing road pavement, and surface treatment and routine maintenance. A total of 5.5 kilometers of road in Moneymusk, 4.8 kilometers in Bernard Lodge, and 15.86 kilometers at Appleton will be rehabilitated under the current contract. The work is expected to be completed by October.
Minister Faulkner also indicated that Cabinet approved a recommendation from the Public Order Committee to equip the Office of the National Rapporteur for Trafficking in Persons with additional tools. This will help the office to effectively carry out its duties. The Office of the National Rapporteur will investigate reports of human trafficking, analyze human trafficking trends in Jamaica, and provide an annual report to the government. The Prime Minister has lauded the contribution of free zones to Jamaica's economic development. Her comments came at the 30th anniversary ceremony of the Montego Bay Free Zone in a message delivered by Justice Minister Senator Mark Golding.
The men and women of the Montego Bay Free Zone, through your stellar work, have contributed to the reputation of the zone as one of the most sought-after locations for business process outsourcing in Jamaica and the world. You are the people and firms that have contributed to the earning of some US $120 million last year and some US $1 billion over the last 10 years.
In her message, the Prime Minister also reiterated that the government would continue to improve the business process outsourcing sector through a strategic 5-year plan.
Enhancing the labor pool available to the outsourcing industry with special reference to the Heart Trust NTA, and firm expansion plans with the Factories Corporation of Jamaica, overseeing the development of 750,000 square feet space at the Nagahead Technology Park.
And that's it for this week's edition of Jamaica House Weekly. Join us next week for the latest from the Office of the Prime Minister.